As the time to Mass Effect Andromeda's release slowly whittles away, there are plenty of big things to look forward to, new planets, new alien races, generally a lot of new and big things to be excited for. But there are a lot of little things that make us just as excited about the game as well. Hi, this is Ash from MEOdyssey, and these are 7 small things we're looking forward to in Mass Effect Andromeda. We'll admit that we got a certain sense of satisfaction when taking down enemies with a firm strike of our omni-blade while playing through the original Mass Effect trilogy. But knowing that our British teammate Liam Costa gets dual omni-blades to swish around in Andromeda, we can't wait to see that. On MassEffect.com, Liam's omni-blade skills are described as Liam leaps forward with his omni-blades to stun enemies and prime them for combo detonations. But seeing as we haven't seen anything of Liam's blade skills in action yet, we'll just have to make do with looking at this soon to be released pop figure. We also imagine we'll be making swish swoosh noises when Liam uses his blades too. We loved being on the Citadel in the Mass Effect trilogy, and are kinda sad that we won't be walking around its beautifully crafted futuristic paths again. But the Nexus seems like it's going to be a cool place to just have a look around and chill between missions. While the Nexus is smaller than the Citadel and still not fully constructed by the time we arrive in Andromeda, it still boasts some extracurricular activities for you should you want to take a break from the Andromeda trotting. 2 of which sound really cool to us. The first is going to what is essentially a museum in space, the Cultural Centre, where you can chillax and help the new Andromeda races learn all about the galaxy you've left behind. The second place is the Vortex Lounge, where we plan to go to pretty much get plastered after a particularly tough mission. And who knows, maybe you meet someone and you take them back to your swish Pathfinder's quarters. Speaking of which, our new quarters in Mass Effect Andromeda are a substantial upgrade from the original trilogy. I would happily trade my small apartment for the Pathfinder's quarters, just saying. This new chill zone for Ryder is roughly 3 times the size of Shepard's cabin, and for a ship like the Tempest that is smaller than the Normandy, the ship designer here clearly didn't have the utilisation of space on the ship at the forefront of his mind when they basically gave the Pathfinder a plush futuristic apartment for a cabin, but we still can't wait to put our feet up in our swank digs. And if you're going to be doing that sweet space banging, #sweet space banging, with your favourite companion, you'll want to do it in style. We can't wait for this one, and yes, this isn't really a small thing, and neither is Jarl, but we had to put it in somewhere. Getting to meet a new race who looks as cool as they are broad-shouldered, and this guy has some very broad shoulders, is something we've been looking forward to for some time. Just getting to hear what Jarl sounds like, and what he's going to be like with Ryder and the rest of the Pathfinder squad. Of course, this is if he'll be joining our squad at all, but we're fairly sure he is. There is a certain sense of mystery around Jarl and the Angara, but we're really looking forward to finding out about them. It's been mentioned by the devs at BioWare about the seamless, or at least almost seamless transition of picking a planet to visit on the new version of the galaxy map and then seeing the Tempest approach the planet and land, watching all of this through the beautiful panoramic view from the bridge. We know this small thing will become commonplace once we're all well into the game, but we really want to see the ship to planet transition in its full glory. We'll always love being on the Normandy and using the classic galaxy map, but seeing your selection happen right after you choose it and not have to see a fairly standard looking load screen will be kinda cool. While we've done this in other games we played in the past, getting to name our weapon in a Mass Effect game is something that makes us very happy. We've thrown a couple of names between ourselves here at MEOdyssey, but I personally will be naming my weapons, whatever they may be, either Doombringer or Thunderhammer. The second will obviously be tied to a hammer of some kind, but I have no problem with that. We want to know what creative weapon names you could come up with and plan to use in Mass Effect Andromeda, so be sure to let us know your sweet weapon names down in the comments. I remember when I played the first Mass Effect and seeing the start screen for the very first time. Hearing the soothing music of the song Vigil by Jack Wall and thinking that this was one of the best ways to start my playthrough. It was awesome. Our hope is that we will get to experience something similar when we boot up Mass Effect Andromeda that will make us feel as ready to take on new quests and new adventures. Also, over the nearly 2 years of running this channel, we've seen our fair share of fake or fan-made start screens or menu screens, so it'll be nice to find out what the final choice of the opening start menu will be. So that's 7 small things, or 6 small things and 1 slightly bigger thing, Joel, #sweet space banging, that we are really looking forward to seeing and doing once Mass Effect Andromeda releases. But what smaller things are you looking forward to in Andromeda? Be sure to let us know down in the comments below. As always, you can subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things Mass Effect, and you can help the channel to grow by sharing the video too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with some very cool videos coming very soon.